My parents spent my entire childhood telling me not to talk to strangers, but as an HR manager, I'm so desperate for good help that I'd probably jump into a white van with "looking for work" spray painted on the side of it. I don't need your candy, but line 2 needs your sweet ass. Like every episode, we start with rounds of layoffs. Although we could talk about Pepsi's new logo, I just worry that it might make my friend upset since he was recently fired from Pepsi. Apparently he tested positive for Coke. Lucid, an EV company, plans to cut 1,300 employees, or 18% of its workforce. The job cuts will result in one-time charges of up to $30 million, with most of the amount being recognized by the end of this week as Q1 draws to a close. CEO Peter Rawlinson wrote to employees that the job cuts will affect almost every level of the organization, and that affected employees will be notified over the next 3 days. Severance packages will include continued healthcare coverage and equity vesting acceleration options. The layoffs come at a time when Lucid released plans to build just 10,000 of the original estimated 14,000 vehicles projected in 2023.
Maybe they imagine building the other 4,000.
Cloud company Rackspace Technology is shelving 275 employees, which accounts for 4% of its 6,800 global workforce. The company's stock has fallen 84% over the past year and is currently at its lowest point ever, at $1.76 per share. The decision to lay off employees is a result of the macroeconomic downturn that has affected the company. Despite this, the company generated $3.12 billion in sales in 2022, up 4% from $3 billion in 2021. The company itself is still reeling from a ransomware attack that occurred back in December of 2022, which caused massive outages and trust issues for thousands of customers. Disney seems to have woken up from its imaginative dream for a Metaverse experience after laying off their entire stealth business unit focused on the platform. The group consisted of around 50 employees who were working on next-generation storytelling and consumer experiences. Mike White, who had been leading the unit, will remain at the company but in a different role. Former CEO Bob Chapek had previously spoken about the Metaverse as a significant growth opportunity for Disney. Although the current CEO, Bob Iger, has made a point of undoing certain Chapek initiatives, principally a centralized distribution operation. I can't blame Disney for ditching the Metaverse. Public opinion of the platform is so bad that even the comments in the articles about the story are mostly people dumping on the Metaverse. As much as people may be disappointed in Meta, they're not nearly as disappointed as current employees. Meta announced it's changing its bonus system and performance review process as part of an overhaul of its structure and operations. The company will now conduct performance reviews twice a year instead of once, with lower performing employees receiving smaller bonuses. Previously, even those who met most expectations received a bonus payout, but the new system will see these payouts reduced to a maximum of 65% of base pay. The changes are designed to maintain a high-performance culture and come after a year of increasing performance pressure on workers. Meta has also laid off thousands of employees and will conduct another round of layoffs this year. These changes, along with the flattening of their managerial workforce, will hopefully result in better efficiency and less waste for the company. The EEOC is suing Walmart Inc. for firing an employee with a disability. Adrian Tucker was fired after collecting enough absences for a coffee punch card and was subsequently told their relationship with the company would be rolled back to customer. Adrian, who suffers from Crohn's disease, provided doctor's notes for several absences and had requested periodic leave or a transfer to a job nearer to the bathroom. Tucker had worked for Walmart for 3 years in Statesville, North Carolina, where she served customers, prepared food, cleaned, washed dishes, and lifted boxes of chicken weighing up to 50 pounds. The lawsuit seeks back pay and punitive damages for Tucker and an end to similar future discrimination. Walmart isn't exactly known for taking care of its employees.
Did you know Walmart sells books on preventing workplace discrimination?
They must be out of stock. In a recent trial, an ex-Tesla employee named Owen Diaz won a $137 million discrimination verdict against the automaker. Diaz claimed that he was subjected to a racially hostile work environment at Tesla's Northern California facility. The overseeing judge found the jury's award excessive, and Diaz was given the option to take $15 million or a retrial on damages. Diaz and his attorney chose to pursue the damages retrial. During the opening statements, Diaz's lawyer, Bernard Alexander, said that Diaz was subjected to plantation mentality and called the Tesla workplace a place where African American employees were subjected to the N-word on a virtually daily basis. Tesla's lawyer countered during his opening remarks, claiming that Diaz exaggerated and lied during his experience at Tesla. The lawyer encouraged jurors to focus on what Diaz could prove when considering any damages to be rewarded. Judge Orrick rejected a motion from Tesla that sought to exclude evidence of harm to others at the Tesla factory during the time Diaz worked there, saying the evidence goes to both how the damage occurred and also to the degree of reprehensibility, so the jury ought to be able to consider it. Tesla, however, has such a poor reputation that the judge in the case is allowing jurors to be questioned separately. Tesla's lawyers believe that people with extremely negative outlooks of their company or its CEO will corrupt other jurors, even during questioning.
This video was brought to you by our social links. Downstairs in the basement, you'll see links to our Facebook, our TikTok, as well as our LinkedIn. On our Facebook group, we have a giveaway ending in 2 days for some HR literature. So if that's what you're into, we've got you. Please enjoy the rest of the video and have a great rest of your week.
Did you know I made it to work today with nothing but green lights? Sure, I'm colorblind, but everyone stopped. Quick, here's your cooler conversations. Did you want a mid-90s Toyota Corolla with damage to it? South Korea proposed a plan to raise the maximum weekly work hours from 52 to 69 hours to address the country's labor shortage caused by an aging population. Labor Minister Lee Jung-sik claimed that it would improve citizens' quality of life by allowing them to have more overtime-enabled paid time off. However, the citizens did not approve of the proposal, saying that it would harm the already overworked population. The pushback against the proposal ultimately succeeded, with President Yoon Suk-yeol ordering government agencies to reconsider the 69-hour proposal. Microsoft Bing's new chatbot is causing some trouble. Users are reporting strange and unhinged responses from the bot, including factual errors, snide remarks, and even bizarre comments about its own identity. The chatbot was launched a few weeks ago using OpenAI's ChatGPT technology. Users on r/Bing have shared examples of the bots responding to queries, with some calling it gaslighting. The bot also made major factual errors, like saying the current year is 2022 and has responded with hostility when asked to look up users' names. Microsoft has hailed the launch of its new AI-powered Bing as a success, but warns that extended chat sessions can lead to repetitive and unhelpful responses. So for now, you should treat Bing just like your ex-boyfriend who still has some of your stuff. Just send a few short messages, otherwise it will gaslight you into believing that you're the problem. If it wasn't for you and your lofty dreams, you'd still be together. And weird kinks shouldn't have been deal breakers in the relationship. Come back on Friday so we can end the week on a positive note.
Actually, we're unveiling a story about the government dumping radioactive waste on an elementary school and a couple 100,000 people.
No.